Hey Jennifer, how you doing? This is just a brief run through of some of the preparation I've done for our meeting that sadly couldn't go ahead. I took a look at this website here and a few that belong to some of your clients in the past. And as per the job description you had given, I found a few things that we can touch upon. You guys already did an amazing job with the site, but there are a few things that that we could improve just to get it closer to perfection. This extension I use, Chrome extension, and I've done a detailed breakdown of some of the things we need to do for this website. So okay, let's start. So the title is very solid because you already have digital marketing for financial advisors, and I think that's what you're trying to target with the homepage. It's in the title, it's in the description, though the description is a little bit short, which is Illuminated advisors, which is kind of interesting because here on Google it's actually it's the full thing. Maybe the only thing I would change is to still have that digital marketing for financial advisors phrase within this meta description right here. But other than that, this is solid. We go back here. So the meta description is okay. So I wouldn't change much because that's that's already nailed it. The H1 tag is fine. Maybe where things could start to change is the H2 tags you have and the H3 tags. So here on the website, there's an H1 tag here that talks about digital marketing exclusive for financial advisors. Very good. But then the solutions, the heading solutions and the solutions themselves, they are all H3 tags, and I think we should change that. This should be the only H3. This should be an H1 tag as you have it here. Solutions should be an H2 tag because that's it is it expands on what this is. So you have digital marketing for financial advisors, solutions, and then the solutions themselves should be H3. So it should be H1, H2, and H3. It creates a very nice hierarchy and a nice flow for both the reader and Google's bots when they are scanning the website. So something like this, because you have solutions here as an H2 tag, and then among the three tags you have the solutions themselves. This one shouldn't be there. That should be an H2. Because it breaks them down, and then after you're done with the solutions, you can have testimonials. So maybe these are like Google reviews or video testimonials themselves. So yes, after this right here, you could have testimonials, or even this part is very good that further breaks down what you do. This one is nice to talk further about different different marketing strategies for financial advisors. That's good. And also an FAQ section down here, though I think is there one here? Okay, yeah, we could have an FAQ section down here as well. It can help us increase the number of keywords we're using on the website, especially on the homepage. Which is good for ranking. The thing that caught my eye the most when I looked at this thing further was the solution pages. I don't know why why these were abandoned, but the thing is, we need to have individual pages for each and every one of these solutions themselves. Because for this one, you can see it says website design and hosting, but then if you look in the bottom left, the URL says custom website gallery, and then if I go to the link, the H1 tag the title says custom website. So there's a bit of inconsistency there. If it's going to be website design and hosting, that's what should be in the URL, and that's what should be on the page it's redirecting to. And this page as well, it says custom website and kind of has, it looks like it has like case studies for different sites you worked on. Here is how I would set it up. As you can see, this is the domain, Illuminated Advisors, and in order to create that consistency, that nice flow for the bots and for anyone looking at the website, it should be /solutions or services, and then the service itself. When you set it up this way, where it's a service or a solution, but then the URL doesn't have that proper structure, you end up running into something like this, whereby you only get one service highlighted here because Google thinks this page is a child, the home page, yet it should be a child of the service page. It should have that that breakdown. So the way I would set it up is the domain name, the solutions, and then the service itself. And I honestly feel like web design and hosting, I don't know about hosting, whether that's something that your industry better than me, but I don't know if that's something that people search for, like web hosting for financial advisors. So in this example here, I just got rid of it. If we do hosting as well, I would create a separate page for it. If you do keyword research and it's something that is worth pursuing, I would have a separate page for it. So for web design, this page right here, you should redirect to a page that says domain, solutions, web design, and you can see the focus keyword. The keyword that you're trying to target is financial advisors for web design for financial advisors, or financial advisors web design, something like that. And then the title tag, the one that appears here, is professional financial advisor web design, boost your online presence, something like that. But you can see that the keyword is there, the keyword is in the title, the keyword is in the meta description, and then the H1 tag as well. Now this one is what would appear on the page itself. This would be professional website design for financial advisors right here, because that's what we'd be trying to rank for. And then a complete breakdown as well. These are the separate, rather different H2 tags within that one. Why it matters, custom web design, responsive, SEO optimize, and I always love having an FAQ on every single service page. Especially at the bottom here, it really helps you tackle the different questions that people may have regarding web design and for financial advisors specifically. So for every service, we should have an FAQ page as well. If we do have these would also come in there, but I'd prefer to have them there as sort of testimonials. So if the client can send you a video, it could be 30 seconds, it could be a TikTok video. It would work very well just to build that social proof. And then the H3 tags that go under every H2 tag as well. This is something that I forgot to touch on. I'm going to come back to it. So on this service page, we would aim for anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 words, depending on how it goes. And for these two here, we need to have a very, very responsive website in terms of page speed that loads fast. So we are thinking about maybe 2.5 seconds for it to fully load. So when you go back to the home page right here, this is something I've forgotten to cover. Page speed insights tells me that on desktop it's actually quite okay. It's not too bad, though it could be better. But it's giving it a 75% out of 100. But then on mobile is where it kind of struggles. It's at a 31, and it takes a full 13 seconds for the whole site to load on mobile. And we want to keep that down to about 2.5 seconds, which it should be under 3 seconds. So a few things we could do is for all, we could start with using a CDN, maybe Cloudflare, and there are also other plugins we can use. There is WP Rocket. It helps it helps take the stress off the website, really, and it really speeds up to speeds of about 97 here, both on desktop and mobile. The other thing we could use is next-gen image formats. So this image here, let me see. This image is a PNG. I've also seen a few JPEGs on the different websites as well. We want to use WebP. That's the image format that that renders very fast. So we first get the image, we shrink it down in terms of the file size, and then we convert it to WebP. Yeah, and if you're using a CDN or WP Rocket, that's also improves page speed drastically. We can also minify JavaScript and CSS. Get rid of all the extra space in it. The beauty about WordPress, and I see you're using Astra and Elementor, which I absolutely love because I use them on my sites as well. Is that you can obviously just use plugins. Oh, the other thing I saw was this part here. Yes, let's talk about the blog. It's very it's the bread and butter of really ranking website, because you can build backlinks to the different blog pages. People can find you organically through just searching the stuff you talk about. To me, well, for this page you need to write more. I've looked at your sitemap, and in the entire 2023, there are only 10 new blog posts, about 10 for the whole year, and there should be at least 50 or 100 or something like that. We need to put out like at least 2 high quality, well researched, well written blog posts every week to compete in this market. And when it comes to blogs themselves, this is a good start, but it definitely could be better. Number one, for every blog post I write, there has to be a table of contents or something that says that in this article. So I would get rid of what is in this sidebar right here. I would move this sidebar to the left because Elementor and Astra, and I see you guys are using Astra Pro. I think it comes with all those features. I'd move this, and then within the sidebar that would be on the left, there would always be for every blog post a detailed table of contents, such that someone can easily scan through and find what they need without having to read through the whole thing. I'm sure you understand how bad our attention spans are getting these days. So it would help to help the person to put ourselves in their shoes and help them find what they're looking for, like in a second. So, and then I'd move this this section down here, down to under here. For the blog post itself, I would keep the picture, this picture right here, this one, because if someone is coming, from Google and they click on it, I think it's very visually appealing if there's a nice picture like that one, right here. I'd have the title. I would have the introduction paragraph, but then, so it would be picture, title. On the side there would be a table of contents, and then after the introduction paragraph, I would have a brief key takeaways kind of section, which is just bullet points of the main things that are discussed in the blog post. And then for this one, for example, H3, H6. I don't see it's down here, but then I think yeah, just I'd have more headings. It's good that this one has the headings here. They contain some of the keywords that I think you're trying to target. But yeah, headings, H1s, H2s, H3s, bullet points, and also you don't use any pictures within the body of the blog itself. We need to add pictures as well, because with pictures you can add alt tags and descriptions to the pictures as well, and it's also very visually appealing to someone that's reading it, and it helps break up the the text such that it's not so overwhelming for the reader. So pictures are very, very key. We need to add them. I like that there are some outbound links here, but we need to add more links to our own pages and our own blog posts as well. So for example, enhance online visibility to craft an engaging website. Yes, like for example here, we could maybe rewrite this a bit to have something to do with web design, and then the hyperlink here can be web design, the text can be web design, and then yeah, the summary here, and again an FAQ section here that kind of breaks down commonly asked questions about that subject. The combination of what was it called? The table of contents, and an introduction, and then the key takeaway section plus the FAQ. Those really help people who are who don't want to may not necessarily want to read the whole thing, but still get the gist of what they're looking for. I'd also break up the text more, and increase. This is actually very key. Increase the font size a little bit, a tiny bit. Yeah. Other than that, I think yeah, we're definitely heading in the right direction. It's just about reorganizing the flow of the website, having these solutions here, and all of them are listed down here, and each of them is the domain /solutions / that solution, stuff like that. And then for one of your clients right here, Wade Financial, it's a very, very beautiful website, but then it also struggles with page speed. This one on mobile takes up to 6 seconds to load. We can do that through, and on and on the desktop is actually very, very fast. So through using CDNs, through using caching plugins, through using next gen image formats, things like that, we can definitely bring this up to at least an 80. We can bring this way down to at least 3 seconds. Then for the page itself, for example, yes, very good. Word Financial Advisory. What I believe this homepage is targeting is the keywords financial advisor Silicon Valley, but then they don't appear in the H1 tag. The H1 tag has your goals, our audience, the partnership you can trust. I'll definitely change that. I'll put in big bold letters here. Very, very simple. Financial advisor Silicon Valley, or kind of find a slick way to write it. The meta description is a bit long. We need to trim it, and as long as it has the keyword, it will be fine. Yes, this is the other thing that I think I'll finish with this one. There's a lot of ranking potential in all the services right here, but none of them has a dedicated page. The only one I've seen is wealth management here. Wealth management, but then again, this is this is not my field of expertise, but do these fall under wealth management? Because here they all seem to have the same, they all seem to be different from here, so it's a bit confusing there. We can still and again here it's the domain / wealth management. It should be the domain / services / wealth management / investment management and everything. And if any of these is a child of wealth management, then it's that. It's / wealth management slash this. There's a lot of ranking potential. We can build a lot of authority in having a dedicated page for this, and any child it may have. If it's this, we have a dedicated page for it where we explain it. We use images, we use our tags and meta descriptions. We have an FAQ for every single section right here. Yeah, I think page speed, I think I've touched on all that. This is just a small checklist, and you already have all these things. I've looked at the Google My Business pages. They're all fine. So in terms of on-page SEO, those are some things I've changed to some of these sites. Let's look at Arbor Capital. For example, the way Arbor Capital did it in if you look in the bottom left here, you can see it /services / that individual service. Though this individual plan redirects to services, those are small changes we can make. Yeah, in terms of on-page SEO, that's what those are some of the things I picked up when I was looking at the website. So yeah, it was just a brief rundown. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I wish you nothing but the best. Do make these changes. Please do. You're so close to locking it in. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.